do you have any advice or insight for a student who might be part of a company or organization that hasn't yet developed a climate strategy, like climate plans, like you mentioned, or scenario analysis?
Yeah, I mean the challenges we faced when we were starting our climate journey was first making sure that our board had the skill set that it needed to manage or to oversee the management of this risk properly. We did make some changes to our board composition, specifically targeting directors with knowledge around climate. And we also started with education at the board level, and then a lot of education at the executive level of the company, and then down into operations. With our enterprise risk framework, the way it works, we rely on the identification of risks by people within operations. And if people within operations aren't educated about climate, it's a challenge to recognize the risks that are presented by climate. And you brought up scenario planning. That's a really important piece of risk management. What scenario planning allowed us to do was level the playing field in terms of what we as a company believe the future looks like,
Mm-hmm.
from a climate perspective. That's really important to do because different people have different theories about what the climate future looks like. And so we found it was really important to level set, to ask people to just park their personal beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And we picked a scenario, articulated what that scenario looked like, and said, using this scenario, what do we think the risks are going to be? So scenario planning has a really important role in terms of risk identification and then action planning.